Happy Taco Tuesday, my Young and the Restless fans. Hopefully, you're having a terrific one. We got more drama in Genoa City. I'm going to give you a few highlights and then we'll unpack this episode. First, we see Michael is thinking that Victor is hiding something. Belle/Ashley meets with Alan, her therapist friend. And then finally, Claire is found. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this Genoa City drama for April 30th. The day kicked off with whirlwind drama as if it was a soap opera scripted by fate itself. Now, Tracy, being hospitable, welcomed Alan to the Abbott estate, expressing gratitude for his journey from Paris to lend Ashley support. Now, their conversation kind of unfolded like a dance, tiptoeing gracefully and circling around Ashley's recent struggles. Now, Tracy confided in Alan, revealing Ashley's alarming lapses in memory and personality shift, leaving everybody on edge. Now, as they sipped coffee, the weight of concern hung heavy in the air, mingled with the aroma of freshly brewed brew. Now, Alan, though unable to offer professional help due to his expired license, listened attentively, a beacon of support in troubled waters. Now, Tracy, having already informed Ashley of Alan's presence, was hopeful that his friendship would provide solace. Meanwhile, at Crimson Lights, Diane stumbled upon Ashley, sparking a fiery exchange fueled with suspicion and concern. Ashley's sharp retorts matched Diane's probing questions, revealing layers of tension simmering beneath the surface. Now, their conversation or verbal sparring continued as Ashley dismissed Diane's attempt at being nice, opting instead for a carefree attitude in the face of family scrutiny. Yet, amidst their conversation, a glimmer of concern for Ashley's well-being emerged, even though she tried to be defiant. Ashley departed to the Abbott estate, Diane followed her, witnessing a heartfelt reunion between Ashley and Alan. However, Diane's attempt to be humorous regarding Ashley's alter ego, it felt flat, inciting a whole rift between her and Tracy. Tracy, being in the middle of this, found herself at odds with Diane, each grappling with their perceptions of Ashley's struggles. Now, despite the tension, Ashley's focus remained on enjoying the company of her friend Alan as they take off to go to society. We're now at society and we see Abby bringing them wine. Now, the crazy thing is Abby still have no idea what's going on with her mother. She notices something different, but this to me is the fault of her Aunt Tracy and the fault of her Uncle Jack not telling her what's going on with her mom. There is no reason that Abby should not know that her mom has been going through crisis, blackouts, not even knowing where she is. Anyway, we're now at the table. Ashley and Alan is showing a moment of relief getting out of that house, basking in the warmth of camaraderie in uncertain times. Now, their conversation kind of danced around the topic of Ashley's well-being, veiled between a facade of newfound optimism. We definitely see Ashley flirting with Alan, and she's having these inside voices about how she would love to get a taste of him. At the same time, he's there to kind of get an idea of what's going on with his friend. He already told her family that he cannot practice, and of course, Ashley is happy about that he's just here to see how she's doing. Meanwhile, we got Victoria and Cole, and she realizes that those keys look like it come from the same storage unit that Billy has. Now, they go over to that storage place, and they find the storage unit where they find Claire. She is trapped beneath a body. Now, of course, they're relieved and they want to get her out of there as soon as possible. Back at the ranch, we still have Michael grilling Victor about the whereabouts of Jordan's body, and he's being evasive. Michael is like, look, you're not telling me everything. And Victor is like, look, why don't we just worry about finding Claire? We are now downstairs in his wine cellar where Jordan is asleep, and she's trying to now take back the deal to go to France and the money. And he says, nah, not gonna happen. We know where Claire is. The storage unit. Yeah, you know that? And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So then Victor comes back up and Michael was like, where did you go? He said, I went to talk to my security team. And Michael said, I could have did that with you. And he's like, look, stop worrying about what I'm doing and we need to figure out how to take care of Claire. We're now over at the tack house where everybody is excited, especially Victor, to see Claire. And she goes into the story about the chloroform, how she was sitting with Harrison. And yeah, Jordan came out of nowhere. She didn't even know that Harrison was at the hotel. She now wants to see Harrison. And yeah, Victoria said, I don't think Kyle and Summer is going to let them out of their sight. And then Victor lies to everybody's face that Jordan has been unalived. And yeah, he did that with a straight face too. At this point, Jordan is like, you're not going to do this to me. I'm going to escape. Darn you, Victor Newman. And what does this mean for her now that they have Harrison and Claire back? What does this mean for her? There's no use for her at this point, so I guess we'll see what happens to Jordan next. And finally, a very interesting conversation as Michael confided in Lauren about their shared concern for Nikki's well-being. However, it's not remiss upon that Lauren brought up Sheila Carter and whether or not it's been confirmed that she's unalived or not. And it kind of coincides with the Bold and the Beautiful episode for April 29th, where both Finn and Deacon actually find Sheila, even though she's kind of at a bad place, but she is actually still alive with those 9 toes. So I thought it was pretty interesting that they kind of tied the 2 episodes and the timing together as well. However, back to the conversation, not only about Nikki, they can't reach her. Why? She's not answering her phone. Obviously, she did not go home because Lauren thought she was at the ranch, and Michael says, look, I've been there all morning. I haven't seen her. So yeah, she is missing in action, and technically there at the GCAC, she is right upstairs having a drinking binge. And at the same time, we also hear Michael saying, I think Victor is hiding something. Oh yeah, he's hiding something, all right, Jordan. So not only is Sheila Carter alive, but Michael, so is Jordan. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about the cross-reference between the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful with regards to Sheila, whether she is still alive? And they want confirmation, meaning Michael and Lauren. The only other thing, Michael, is, yeah, so is Jordan. She's alive as well. What about the conversation with Ashley, a.k.a. Belle, meeting with Alan? I'm telling you, Belle wants a piece of Alan. And then Claire is finally found. So, yeah, what does that mean for Jordan, as there is no need for her at this point? So, I guess like Victor says, she'll die a slow death. Also, stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap for today, as well as, yes, as of yesterday, Sheila Carter and her 9 toes have been found alive. What does that mean moving forward for the Forresters and the Spencers? So we got to stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. And until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.